Here's the Elliott Wave forecast for October 24th, 2013 on the S&P 30 1-minute chart. Here's where we're still in the 3. This will be 1, 2, 3. This might be a 4, but it's not deep enough to be a 4. We actually fell short of the 1803 1.618 target. So I think that if we break out above 1760, it would be either a 3 of 3 or a continuation of a 3. 1.618 right now is 1803, and we still have that. Still a good probability we hit 1803 in the coming weeks. But the first we need to break at least 1760 to the upside, and if we don't break 1760 and we find resistance at 1755, we may drop in a C wave to test as low as 1735 in a zigzag slash flat. But for now, this might even be a grinder too. It's kind of a 50-50 coin flip right now based on where the market gaps this morning. Basically, what I'm thinking though is that if anything, it would probably be a grinding 3 to the 1803 target for the Dow. Yeah, this Dow actually is broke out above the top of the first wave of the third wave. So if this is 1, 2, 3 of 3, 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3, then Dow has a shot at forming probably catching up with the Dow. With the S&P and Nasdaq. So Dow might actually be the leader in the coming weeks. For Nasdaq. Oh, and the Dow target would be 16,200 if it got 1.618 in the third wave. Nasdaq. Best case scenario is 1, 2, 1, 2 before 3 of 3. So we take out 39.45, 39.47. If there's a big violent upside move, then that would be a 3 of 3. But my target from Nasdaq, if this is 1, 2, 3, would be around 4,100. And if you guys have been watching me for the past month, you know about this trade. You guys know about this trade. Essentially, my favorite setup for Tesla is based for any company or slash ETF is zigzag A equals C to the number, and then a break of 0.786 to the upside. I would wait for the zigzag to complete, and then I'd buy the 0.76 level, which happened to be 188.25 in Tesla. So basically, this is one of the biggest traps ever, and I basically what happened was I saw the zigzag, I saw 0.76 break, so I assumed that basically when the day I bought Tesla, I averaged about 2,000 shares at 186.58 on the 15th, and the reason why I averaged down at that point was because I believed that S&P was in the third wave. I was completely right. That S&P actually rallied 60 points, but Tesla did not rally with it. And I've been holding this thing since the 15th of October, and I basically ran to a corrective C wave, and I've been holding it all the way down to 160. But what gave me faith in knowing that this was going to reverse was the fact that I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The third wave was 2.618, the fourth wave was 0.382, and the fifth wave was 0.618 times wave 1 plus wave 3. If you look at the previous blog post on the Wavegenius.com site, you'll see a video, a 20-minute clip of the 23rd of October, in which I, within seconds, called the 160 low in Tesla and called a 178 spike to 178 in the same stock. And this could be one of the biggest calls I've ever made. Basically, I held during a big loss, and I did not sell at the fifth wave low, and I kept holding. I averaged down again to one. I bought 1,000 more shares at 163, so my average cost turned out to be 178. And when it hit 160, I still held it, and I said fifth wave equals 0.68 plus wave 1 plus wave 3 equals 160 to 161. Lowest target is 159. So I knew this was going to be a fifth wave, and I held it. And then during that 20-minute period, I said the end for me is when I sell this above 178. Pre-market is actually around 176. And I think it's going to spike over 178 with no problem. And yeah, so basically I averaged down with an iron gut. I averaged down because I knew there's a fifth wave. And basically, if it goes above 178, I am break even. I was actually down about $44,000 at one point. It was actually probably a lot more than that. I was down. No, I was down $53,000 at one point, and I went in 2 days. I went from down 53,000 to break even overnight. And this, if it does break out above 178 or higher, and I end up selling it above 200, which might even happen, ABC and rally, this could be one of the best trades anybody or me has ever seen ever. Being able to identify the low point, being able to identify the 618 retracement, and holding on when it was almost the end of the world. That's why I'm so good at what I do. That's a wrap.